What's up everybody, Super96 signing and we are back for more GreedFall. Last time what we did the side quest of our dear friend Vasco. This time we're gonna move on with Kurt.
Greenblood, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the guard a few months ago. Talented. Very talented. And honourable. I've been tracking his progress and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in New Serene. I would like you to meet him so that you can give me your opinion.
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard?
Precisely. And your opinion has weight. So then, would you like to accompany me to meet him?
And on that we say yes.
But of course. Let's go.
Raina must be with the other recruits in the barracks.
So we're gonna go with
why everyone calls you captain, seeing
Vasco.
you have no ship. But now I'm beginning to understand.
I'm happy to have poured some oil in your lantern, sailor.
So a lot has been going on since the beginning. I tell you right away, I don't like Kurt. There's a few reasons why I don't like Kurt. I also like him more around the end game. But right now, why I don't like him? I don't like his character in general. Like the only fact that when you have Kurt, if I can press the right button, Kurt don't do anything at all. And what I mean by that is, okay, yes, he is a tank. I understand that the concept that he is a tank, and maybe that's why I don't like him necessarily. The only thing that he have is his double sword. He don't have anything else to offer to us. He don't have magic. He don't have like a specific example way to use his weapon. Example, Vasco that will put poison on his sword to help us through the game. You know, that's kind of stuff. It's little stuff, but that's something that make them like shine out of the bundle if you want. And Kurt, well, he just have his double sword and that's it. Most of the other characters at least have like... Who's attacking me here? Like most of the character will have like, example, Vasco have a gun, he have a sword. Siora, she have the sword. She also use her magic. You know, they have like two kind of things that they use in combo with what they currently have. Kurt just have a double end sword. Yes, granted the sword like give a lot of damage as we can see here. He have the main weapon and he's like at least it's giving like 188. Right now with our weapon that we currently equip we are 208. He's almost matched with us already. And he still have the beginner weapon. But like what make me doesn't like him also.
Your Excellency.
Captain?
Soldiers.
May we be of service?
We don't really see a lot of them, I'm sorry about that. It's
looking for the
nighttime right now,
soldier,
I forgot
Raina.
to sleep.
Is he in the barracks?
I never heard that name before, Captain.
Never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved since then. When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene. Just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue-Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
I'm gonna leave it up there right now.
At ease, soldiers.
So another thing why I don't like Kurt and the way he get introduced to us. At first you see him as a teacher, but after that when you tell him like, oh, you care about us, that's why you want to train us more, he just answers straightforward, I care about you as long as you can pay me. We know that he's maybe like probably lying about that, but also, you know, it's still a money, it's a mercenary, so
I've been looking for one of my recruits.
that's a way that
Goes
that's
by
why I
the
don't
name
like
of
him.
Raina. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Raina? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He is dead. He was found, drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink. I don't believe it.
People change. When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea. At least now you'll see it for yourself.
You're right. Let's go.
Is there anything else?
Let's talk about the
I met an
merchant.
islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the minister.
Is there anything else?
So as we are here, you know, it's always good to
Thank you.
eat 2 stone with 1. Eat 1 bird with 2 stone, not 2 stone with 1 bird. That's kind of weird. Yes, now we throw bird on stone. Let's go see the doctor. Are you the doctor? You look like a doctor to me.
Visit. Can I help you with something?
I love his mustache. Let's talk about
We
the
are
death
here
of Renner.
concerning the matter of recruit Rayner.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
The date, the boy. Can we see the body? Can we go straight for
Might we take a
the?
look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret, Captain, I cannot allow that.
Why you cannot allow that? That's very like
I have
interesting.
as of yet to present myself. I'm Sir Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants on Tiafredi. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I see. 1,000 pardons, Excellency. I should have recognized you and shown more respect. It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must. But please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
I will leave a mess after me if I want to leave a mess after me. Also, I just noticed we forgot to change armor last time. There we go, I feel more cheese right now. So, another reason why I love that game is we know straight out of the bat from the game that we are a legate, we have like influence over
This doesn't
everybody.
look like the body of young Rayner.
And we can use that at our advantage like pretty much any time in the game. We don't have the level of science, let's examine
This
it
one is
normally.
just a boy. His face is still locked in an expression of pain. Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Rayner. Poor kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
If you want to learn more, we'll need to examine the body. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
So now we are a doctor.
But this
Nope.
boy doesn't seem to have drowned at all. It looks like he's been beaten. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay, I'm telling you.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find more evidence.
So we examine the body, doesn't seem to be drawn, it's more like he get beaten. I am standing on, I have no idea what. I'm an airbender now. Preliminary autopsy result. The subject is a young man under the age of 20. He has several hematomas on the anterior of the body surface, some more recent than others. Forearm bone are broken, lesion on the hands, several broken ribs. Skull is sunken, likely to be caused by death. Likely to be the cause of death. So as we can see, he didn't drown. Let's go see our little quack quack duck over here. You don't know what you're talking about, pal.
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
How do you know? Is it my beard? Because I don't have the same mustache? Or is it because I don't have the crown
That is
helmet?
true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Two men, lieutenants I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual. But the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
You know, with a mustache like that, you're immortal, dude.
Truly sorry. I know the pain of losing a crew member.
Thank you, Vasco.
Let's go back to the quartermaster.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? What about
We have a
Reno?
situation, Manfred. Rayner didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crowface?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Rayner assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's
The
try and discover
quartermaster
which
doesn't
company
even
was
know what's
stationed
happening in
before
his
this
own barrack.
mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I
I
find
need
Manfred
to get to the bottom of this
suspicious.
mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even
Question.
if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Rayner was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Let's go to the tavern. Indeed, you can travel to the tavern by the inside. You can travel by the tavern by level up here. If I can finish my sentence one day, you can travel to the tavern by underground to the barrack of the guard. They are related to each other. Let's go talk to him.
Good day, soldier.
Good day, my lord.
De Sardet, legate of the congregation on Tirfredi.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry. At your service, my lord. Excellency.
So he look as if he just shit himself.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, sir. Recruit 2nd Class Alric, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
What about your story,
You
dude?
don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago, but at the beginning we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene, but I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard, to come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
What about Renner now?
Here, you seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. Then why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
So I don't want to wonder why we have a drink
don't
on
you
us.
tell
We
us
buy
what
it
you
at the
know about
tavern,
Raina?
like I think
Well,
the first episode.
I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and followed orders. And then, poof! Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Raina, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
No problem, pal. So I have my suspicions what happened to Renner. He'd become a Titan shifter, and he died by it. For the one that don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what Attack of Titan is, but hey, this is a story for another day too. Let's open the doors. Let's go see his lieutenant. This is weird sound happening there. Let's go talk to him.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Could you tell
ask
me which
this
company
thing.
you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
Anything else? Ask about Rainer.
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Raina.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Raina belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. Raina was indeed a member of my company. And an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation. To see where he'd been sent wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Raina wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Raina, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now. Anything else?
So something important here to know
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
is if you go talk to them during daytime, they will tell you. They will tell you come back at nighttime where there's nobody inside of the room. So if they tell you that, you just have to go sleep in a fire camp near the residence, and that's it. You know, It's not too hard to do. And you bring it to nighttime. Now let's go talk to the 6th Regiment, which is right here.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
Let's talk about
What company do
edification,
you serve?
The 6th Excellency. Anything else?
the
To where are
assignment.
you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter Congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
What about the Ghost
Tell me
Regiment?
about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Let's try to convince him. 100% succeed.
Come now, Lieutenant. You do realize that the activities of this regiment are particularly suspicious. Secrets, threats, fabrications, and maybe even an assassination. This resembles more the pursuits of a criminal organization than the Honorable Coin Guard. Am I to conclude that you are involved?
No. No. I assure you that isn't the case.
So then tell me what you know about the regiment.
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Raynor isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Raynor. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
So we just finished the quest of Kurt. So now we need to progress in the main quest to be able to do something about it. So to pass next level, sorry about that people, I take the wrong door. So we are now officially done with the side quest of Kurt and Vasco. Next time what we're gonna do, quite simple at last. We're going to go ahead and take care of another side quest, if I do say so myself. We're gonna take care of the side quest for the merchant. Right now I'm gonna put a point in here, and in attribute, where are we gonna go for this time? We gonna go into make combat best. Sorry, we're gonna go for here. The next point we're gonna go over there. So in the next episode, guys, what we're gonna do is, sorry about that, we're gonna go take care of an aspiring merchant. So we're gonna go obtain a patent for our friend. For the one of you who doesn't know what a patent is, I think it's a permit to sell stuff. From the look of it and the way they explain it, it would make a lot of sense to say that it's actually like that, a permit, like a driver license, but except when you are a merchant you need to have a permit to sell, to have the authorization to sell furniture or sell whatever stuff you have in your in the town or whatever you have. So I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna go search for next time. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and if you enjoy what you see and you want to see more, be sure to let me know in the comment below as usual. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment below. I will be sure to answer them as best as I can. And on that, guys, I will see you next time. Super NG6, log out.